Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 5-digit World Cup quarterfinals. And right now, we are tuning in to the winners bracket between Russian Federation versus the Philippines. And this is promised to be a really interesting match, seeing how both these teams have performed up until this point. Now, as we've seen from the Russian Federation, they have been pretty much the most dominant team in the tournament so far, consistently placing top three in terms of statistics up until this point. And the Philippines being, well, they are still, I believe, seed 7. They're still going to be going against the powerhouse that is Russia here, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see how both these teams play out. This is promised to be a good match. Maybe we'll see, hopefully closer than what the statistics say it should be, because Russia might not let the Philippines cut it close here. But who knows? Maybe Philippines will be able to pull this fantastic performance, bring it closer to TP, or perhaps even a win. Still, though, it's gonna be pretty hard to see that happening. Let us see. So both teams are going to be playing their warm-up right now. I believe is the Philippines warm-up, which is apparently a nerfed remap? Not a remap, but just a nerfed map of the 5WC HD3. Which is pretty interesting to see someone willing to go through the effort and dedication to make this. That's damn sick. Philippines. Oh, I was gonna say Philippines is somehow holding a 3v4 against Russia, but no, Akezarus is on the Philippines side. Yeah, we're just gonna let both teams play their warm-up out here. Then after that, we'll go into the picks and bans. We're gonna be promised a pretty damn interesting match. Does look like the players from both teams are doing pretty well in this warm-up, even though this does look really spicy. Look at this scene in Okarema though, especially scene that, okay, well, his accuracy was higher, but not anymore. One of the core players for Philippines. Also, I did heard words from a Philippines player earlier that they don't have a full lineup, albeit that was an hour ago. I'm not entirely sure if that is still the case, but if it is, then that is not going to help their case going into this match against Russia. I hope that they do have a full roster now. Perhaps they are playing warm-up to try and drag it out for their other players to get in. Who knows? Because we don't want these two teams to go against each other with one of them being handicapped. That just would not be interesting to watch. Anyway, lots of really good scores on our players here, even on such a difficult map. Props to them. And it does not look like they're gonna be going to the rolls yet. I thought they were. However, it seems like we're gonna be going onto the Russian warm-up now. And yeah, we'll just let this play out, sit back and relax while we wait for all of our viewers to start tuning in. You can also go and head over to the second stream to watch it for a bit if you want, because this warm-up is gonna take a bit of time here to finish. allow players to go into the lobby. Hopefully everyone will be ready soon enough. We're going to be going into the Russian warm-up here. It's going to be a Polyphia map as ABC. As you know, Polyphia songs are incredibly difficult, so it's really interesting to see Russia picking a difficult warm-up here, really trying to get into the swing of things, getting ready for the match. We're actually seeing some players willing to go on hard rock as well, like with Frail, Nitro, and Scene, even on such a difficult map. Scene and Nitro are somehow holding on pretty well, especially Nitro. Because this looks crazy on hard rock. Oh my god. He's still somehow holding on to the 94%. What? Like, other players in the lobby are struggling on Nomad. You know, player here is just rocking with that hard rock. Is smoking Fumo. Fell. I don't know what that means. I know what a Fumo is. I don't know what's the second part. What does Fell imply here? Not too sure. Again, Nitro is still somehow surviving with that hard rock. I don't know what this man is doing. This map is already incredibly difficult on its own. He's hitting all of those spicy ult patterns. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at a match here. I'm not sure how the Philippines is going to be able to go against such strong players, but I hope that they will be ready. Oh, Lefero apparently failed before the map ends. Actually, he was not playing for a good chunk of the map. I wonder why he never failed until now. That's kind of weird. I don't know how the tournament client works, but that's that. And yeah, that's both of the warm-ups. We're gonna be going straight into the picks and bans now. So for those who don't know how the picks and bans work, I'm gonna be going over it briefly. Both team roles, the winner of the role gets to ban and pick first, as well as protect second, while the losers of the role gets to wait, I'm confusing it. Oh, never mind. Protect first, as well as ban second and pick second. I just confused myself for no reason. Anyway, I don't know what happened with the roles. I'm pretty sure the Philippines lost based on their reaction. With HRDS rolling a 68, so that means that the Philippines is going to be protecting first. And let's see what they're going to be doing. Now, based off of the statistics, the Philippines is actually a really strong gimmick low AR team. At least in comparison to other top-seeded teams, like they got number 1 on number 5 during the previous round, and especially on a much more difficult gimmick as plus precision focused pick like number 6 this round on Agony. That's gonna be a pretty optimal pick of the Philippines. Well, Russia has practically the entire pool to work with, so I'm pretty sure they're mostly fine. They're just gonna be waiting for the protect on the Philippines here. Let's see if it is gonna be in the 1-6 or not. I don't see a lot of other options where the Philippines is equally as strong, perhaps on Hard Rock 2, considering it's also a precision pick that is relatively easy compared to the rest of the pool, mostly just some slow aim patterns, nothing too difficult. And indeed, they're going to be protecting no 1-6 just as I expected. Kotoko Agony as the first protector in the Philippines. Now the Russian Federation is going to be protecting next. Let's see what they got. And yeah, again, they have strengths across the whole pool. Like No More Free, No More 4, Hard Rock Free, Hidden Free, all the technical picks that they're strong on. Even some of the easier picks like No More 5, DT2, going into their speed, it's just, there's a lot of options that Russia can work with, and indeed they're going to be going for DT2 Protect. They want to be able to abuse the high PPM speed on the Philippines, which might not be as comfortable on it. That's going to be crucial in this match. Now it's going to be Russian Federation's turn to ban. They're going to be banning Double Time 1, that is the high AR DT consistency pick. Pretty interesting to see. Russia perhaps don't want to play into the easier maps like DT1, so that's why they're getting rid of it. Also, Crystal is finally here to join us. She just came from the other stream.
Yeah, I mean, the other match was a bit long, and yeah, I mean, hello everyone, welcome.
It was surprisingly longer than you thought. I was expecting the other match to go to TV. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it was like those kind of match where like those the teams were having like great strengths and everything, but you know, it wasn't that clear at the end of the day to Japan. At the end. This is not the current match, of course. We're going to have a winners bracket match. You can see already some speed and gimmick being protected.
We also see DT1 ban on Russia. Now it's gonna be Philippines double ban here. Let's see what they're gonna be going for. Perhaps they want to get rid of the more finger control based pick that Russia is super strong on, like No More 3 for example. Maybe getting rid of No More 4 is also optimal. There's a lot for them to work with.
This is not very usual, so like to see the DT2 protect and DT1 ban at the same time for one team. Like this is not like purely common. Of course, maybe Russia, just Russia not being a very big fan of those speed aim, or maybe about the reading. But yeah, this is quite interesting.
Well, see what I was thinking, that they want to ban DT1 since because it is the easiest map in the pool, and for a team like the Philippines, which is definitely weaker in them in terms of skill cap, that's what they want to get rid of in order to get rid of those RNG elements. Well, we're going to be seeing a ban from No More 2 and DT3 from the Philippines, exactly what they need against a speed team like Russia.
Oh, and this is going to be Atra 3, so the Atra tech also gone. This is also one of the easiest maps in the pool. This is very interesting that you mentioned that, because yeah, it does appear that they just want to get rid of those easier map indeed. They're keeping alive those HG2, Nomad 6, of course Nomad 6 was protected, but also Fremont 2. This is those type of maps that Philippines can be good also because it's around the AR. It will be interesting to see about it.
Yeah, it's pretty weird to see them banning HR3 though, considering finger control is one of their optimal skill sets, as we've seen in previous round performance on No More 3. So that is gonna be their first pick. Let's see if they're gonna go into any speed tapping picks like There's only no more 5 left in the pool, considering DT3 and no 2 was banned, and also DT2 as well.
I mean, yeah, GT1 number 2, GT3, like not a lot of speed pick, like being there for Russia. And also banning like one tech map, and I believe that they're pretty strong at tech map too. I don't know, the bans are not very what I would have considered beforehand, but yeah, okay. First pick is going to be a speed pick number 5. No, this is something that I recognize a little bit more. And we'll see if this is a good first pick, I would say. I would consider it is.
Yeah, pretty expected first pick, going to the no more 5. Not going to the protect pick yet, because they want to probably just set in the nerves a bit. But no more 5 is still a pretty difficult map, 230 BPM, constant stamina.
Yeah. Constant stamina and also like those burst sliders that can be very, very tricky to play, especially in terms of finger control. Also some sneaky jumps here in this number 5. Like a lot of skill set required on this number 5, so it will be very, very interesting to see them play.
Also pretty interesting just seeing like the first speed no mod pick that we're seeing in the tournament, and yet it's going straight into 230 BPM already. It's just not willing to give players a chance to just slowly get used to it.
Yeah, we literally have that directly in quarterfinals, and this is not like an easy map by any mean. Very, 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 very few, like a very, very good score on this map. Honestly, this map is quite hard, and I can definitely see why Russia will definitely pick this. Maki Brony, HRTS, Dunphy, Light playing for Russia. Philippines will have Xyfox, Yukixo, Akitsadis, and Leferai playing.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Most of this one interesting that I noticed, I don't see a specific player in the Philippines that I believe should be playing with a speed pick here, and if I had to talk to Mr. there. If according to the information that I was given, that one of their players is absent, then perhaps that's gonna be a problem here for the Philippines.
Yeah, especially against Russia, you cannot really afford that, honestly, to happen. But yeah, we'll see about it. Just this number 5 being picked, and this is the first map. Honestly, we can expect a lot of things, but maybe also a good performance from Russia for sure.
Let's just get it right off into the map, and let's see how both teams are going to be performing here. Right off the bat, Xaris is breaking. Not very great to see in the Philippines, considering it is one of the core speed players on their team.
I mean, maybe this is a little inconsistency at the beginning, but we'll still have plenty of map to go, and maybe like stamina-wise, we're going to see some of the players struggling more. We'll see about it, but for now, Russia is holding strong with the 4 combos on the board. 4 full combos, and Philippines only having not 2 the fair breaking. It's not looking very great. Force us to breaking that. Yeah, ooh, that's not looking great.
Yeah, and even Xyfox finds the breakers as well, and there's only a combo left on Yuki while Russia continues to hold the 4-way FC, plus the SS on Light. What is he doing?
This is on. There's only Yukixos on the side of Philippines, pretty much. Leferai and Xyfox trying to recover double break though from Russia.
Yeah, Maki Brony and HRDS still though, there's still 2 combos left to just drag the lead away from Yuki here. There is a support combo on Leferai and Xyfox though.
That was
there goes one!
Yeah, that was a bench lag from Maki. That was not bench lag from HRDS.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. So
Light is still there, you know, and with Maki right now, this is pretty much a 2v1 in favor of Russia, and for now
Oh,
they have it in the bag.
1/3 of the map left. Yet look at these accuracy on there. Some of these players, Mikey Brony and Light. What is that, dude? Even on Yuki with that accuracy, but yeah, it's not enough to defend against these two players.
This is pretty much the job of Yukixo to try to keep the combo lever breaking, just lacking a little bit of consistency right now. And now we're going to see the last part of the map. Maki Brony
Ooh.
breaking. That maybe will give a little bit of hope in favor of Philippines.
The league is not that far apart. There's only a 200k difference, but the map is closing out. Lefrel continues to break. That break on Lefrel is costing them the point here, I believe. As the map is closing out, and yet they just don't have any combo left to fully drag the point over, as Light just closes it out with an FC. 99.03 accuracy. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, just like doing an insane job to just maintain the good score for Russia and take the first point. Very unfortunate run for HRDS, and also Mikey Brony missing at the end, but very nice FC from Yukik. So very nice start from Philippines, but yeah, just quite not enough.
Yeah, that is going to be one speed pick off the board from Russia. Just as I expected, they didn't secure the point too solidly, but a point is a point.
I mean, even if you win by 1 point or if you win by like 1 million, it's just a point on the board. Honestly, I think Russia needs to just take it and they can be happy about the first point, honestly.
Let's see what the Philippines is going to pick here. They do have the protect pick that is No 1-6. Also 2 other gimmick picks like Hidden 2 and Fremont 2, but it is very different compared to No 1-6.
Yeah.
Perhaps a pick from HR2, considering that's also a pretty easy map that the Philippines could try and gamble on.
I mean, there's a lot of potential pick for Philippines. They're gonna go for Nomad 4, the tech pick, after the HR3 being banned from Russia. I do like the pick, but I mean, as a first pick, I think it's good. I would consider, like, for example, picking it in the middle of the match would have been way more complicated, I would say.
It's kind of weird to see them picking Nomad 4 of all things, though. Because Russia is not that bad on Nomad 4. In fact, they did really well in previous round, getting number 1 Nomad 4 compared to other teams.
Honestly, I think they want to try to keep those HG2, Nomad 6, Remote 2 for later. If, you know, they have to win at some point those current flip maps, so they have, you know, they have to go for it at the beginning to have less nerfs and Russia having more nerfs potentially. I think this is a better call compared to going Nomad 4, for example, at the middle or the end of the match. I think that would be the reasoning. Of course, I'm not in there, so I might be completely wrong and saying total, like, straight up, like, nonsense, but you never know.
Well, kind of sucks that the Philippines can't really strike a lot of Russia's weaknesses, as it is some of their weaknesses as well, like Hidden 2. So it's pretty difficult to play against this team. Let's see how Philippines is going to be able to hold on. We're going to be seeing Imaginary Vaxley and Kearney going in, as well as Nitro. Oh, Okirema also going in as well in place of Lefrel.
Yeah, very, very good rosters for both of the teams, but we have to see if Philippines' first pick will be matching the first pick on Nomad 5 W by Russia. And well, the beginning of the map will be pretty slow, but just after we're going to have a slider stream and most of the players will break, and yeah, already 4 breaks pretty much during that slider stream, just half of the players down.
Yeah, breaks across the board. So 2FCs on both sides. The accuracy lead is on the Philippines, but Cyphones finds another break. Oh no! Then there is no combo left on the Philippines side. Russia is still holding to 2FC. 1 now on Light. Never mind, I jinxed all of them. Oh my god, what did I just do?
I mean, yeah, Light did over him that big slider. That was maybe he was having too much of an adrenaline on this one. Only Nitro pretty much on the board and Imaginary backside. And pretty much nothing on the Philippines side. Only Seraph being the only good combo, quote unquote, on the side of Philippines, but that's pretty much nothing.
Yeah, super difficult pick here, yet Nitro is just holding on really strong. You saw how he performed in the warm-up, really exceptional on the Polyphia map, and going into this No 1-4, he's just gonna continue to do exactly just that. Playing so exceptionally well.
Scene is gonna break, but that's only going to be traded by Russia. But honestly, this is pretty much the job from Nitro, Light, and Imaginary backside at this point. Philippines recovering quite nicely, but maybe not as much as the supported combos from Russia. I do believe that right now Russia does have a very convincing lead on this number 4.
Yeah, they're showing just exactly why they got number 1 or number 4 last week. With such strong core players being able to support each other like this. The lead is just gonna keep expanding, ending it with 680k. Philippines just couldn't do anything there.
That was almost an FC from Nitro. I don't remember if we saw an FC on
I
stream or
think
anything.
I think everyone broke at the start.
Yeah,
So that was a
the
reverse
thing,
true.
yeah, the thing, like I'm more talking about this map is extremely hard to FC, so Nitro like would be one of the top scores of
Yeah.
this week, for sure. That number 4 pick was a blender from Philippines. Let's just face it. That I don't think that yeah. When you see those scores, when you see the like pretty much Russia being all strong on the number 4, that was not a good pick. Now I think for Russia, this is the good time to go for the protect.
Yeah, going off the momentum that they had on number 5, just going straight to the D2, just 20 BPMs higher, by the way, at 250 BPM, which is just going to cause more problem for the Philippines.
And I see a very interesting role on the lobby.
No,
That is,
we cannot pay attention to that.
I don't want to even mention it, but yeah, I think this has quite some interesting screens that will maybe move into some of the discords for some of the teams. I don't know, that might be
You
that.
saw nothing, this is a visual glitch.
Yeah, yes, I know.
But it does seem like they're going to be picking Fremont too.
Yeah,
Really just
Primo.
pick.
I mean, honestly, I like the pick from Russia. Just being like, okay, Philippines, you're playing number 4. This is another great pick against us. So I guess we're picking Primo 2, and if we win, you pretty much lose the match at this point.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of problems here. This Fremont 2 is, I guess, on some of the easier end. It's mostly just flow, and trying to hit those flow on Hard Rock is pretty much gonna be the only problem. The hidden players should be having a relatively easy time here, minus readings on the doubles.
There's like a lot of streams, a lot of just like the pretty easy snap aim jumps, but overall this is more like more of a tapping pick, I would say, compared to some Promotu that we already see in tournament. So it is still, still in favor of Philippines, I would consider. I don't know if this is a great pick from Russia, but if they manage to put it through, honestly, Philippines are just gone after this pick if they lose this.
Yeah, but if they can get this, that's one breakpoint on the board, and it's gonna be going back to their pick, which would tie it up pretty nicely. Does seem like the Philippines is gonna try to lineup here. They're not entirely sure who their fourth player is going to be. I'm expecting the likes of Nathan SS, and there he is.
Okay.
That's the roster.
Yeah, and on the side of Russia, we're going to have Maki, Brony, Nitro, Filtrator, and Light. Yeah, again, very good rosters for both of the teams, but I mean, it's going to be. I think it's going to be also a hard time for Philippines playing that Prima 2. I think they were expecting it to pick it, not to be picked against. It's going to be a bit more awkward to deal with this Prima 2.
Also, we're seeing like a lot of super strong core players on both teams here. Philippines pretty much have their core 4 out. Russia has a lot of strong players like Maki and Nitro, as well as Light. With Filtrator going in as well, specifically for this pick on the hidden.
Wait, is it normal that both of the players... Wait, no, that's the kind like...
I'm pretty sure it's just a client.
That's clearly a client.
This happens occasionally.
Yeah.
I've had it happen once.
Which is, yeah, okay. There's your update. Okay, we're going to have the HR, of course, for your kick, so I don't think it was anything like that. We have a not...
Okay. Or not.
Okay.
Or... I guess iFox is not connecting.
No, okay, no, all good, all good.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Just having a bit of delay, but there you go. We finally have everyone. But no, this is an advantage for Philippines. Again, yeah, I would have considered that it would have been a better Philippines pick. So this is interesting. Wait, oh no, actually the combos are being updated. Russia having a bit lead, but that's not a lot, especially with Light and Zyfox breaking.
Light breaking as well, even though he's the no-mod player. Yeah, but there goes the Hard Rock on Nitro. Still though, Maki is holding on with Hidden Hard Rock. But UK is not able to fend off.
Yeah, there's only UK on the side of Philippines right now for on the HR. Also, it's
Filtrator breaks, but there goes Yuki in the slow slider.
On HR, on the slow slider, I was about to mention it. And well, there you go. Maki on the HDHR, I believe that's gonna do it pretty much with just like the score advantage with both of the mods. It's just too much. It's just too much.
1/3 of the map left. I don't think Philippines has a way back unless the rest of the players just FC the whole map. Doesn't help that Nathan SS found a break there, but Maki Brony is just gonna run away with this FC on the hidden Hard Rock.
Honestly, when I see the smokes also and the cursor moving a lot from scene, I'm very scared right now for scene. Honestly, this is not a very good sign for Philippines. I don't think they have a good mindset currently. Very good score from Maki. Honestly, this is just a 1 miss, but almost a 1 million score on this one. 900k will be it. Unfortunate from Yukixo with just like the slow slider, just getting slow slider at the middle of the map. Very unfortunate, but yeah, this is part of the game.
Such an unfortunate slow slider, but even if he did FC, there was still another 300k score to overcome. And the Philippines just can't do anything about it. Well, let's see. They're gonna be picking the 1/6 now.
I mean, honestly, after also that Fremont to lose, I don't even know they're gonna go for their protect. I think they're gonna get scared at this point.
I mean, No 1/6 is still a really different map compared to Fremont 2, and given that they protected it, and they were pretty confident on it.
I mean, at the same time I understand, but at the same time they just lost Fremont 2. Honestly, I don't really know if they actually are gonna go for that. I do believe that No 6 is a really excellent pick right now. I do believe that they want to take to protect to be back in the game. But I also have the feeling that they're going to be scared to pick that No 6 right now. Okay, they're gonna go HE2, so what goes along this line with Fremont 2 and No 6. It's not going to be the protect.
HD2 also it's probably gonna be a really rocky pick for Philippines still. It's a super difficult snap aim HD2 reading pick. And while it is on the easier end in comparison to the HD2 we've seen up until this point, it is still really tricky if you're not used to reading low AR hidden.
I mean, easier and compared to previous HD2, it's very difficult to say that because this HD2 particular is way shorter compared to HD2 that we had previous round. The HD2 that we had previous round was like 4 minutes long, and if you could have like read correctly HD2, right? In general, you can FC the map as long as you're consistent. This map is more about the pure perfect stacks and just the back and forth and everything. Pure aim, shorter. But this is like two type of HD2s that are extremely different. And it's not because you won the round of 16 HD2 that you're definitely gonna win this one. In fact, this is clearly two different maps, of course.
We're going to be seeing a few particular players going in here. Purdy and Rafael. Purdy has also always been known for being pretty good all-round players, especially in these reading picks as well. Same goes for Rafael. Let's see how both these teams are going to be playing this out.
Yeah, I mean, right now, just the momentum is on the side of Russia, and Philippines has to get like at least a point on the board, at least at the stage of the match. Have to wake up and get the first point.
I guess we're experiencing Filipino internet here as we are not connecting into the map.
Okay, there you go.
Hopefully everyone is ready to go, and let us get into the hidden two.
Yeah, there are breaking. That is going to be the first break of Philippines. This map is also, I mean, not too long, not too short, so those early breaks won't matter a little bit at the very least.
Well, then again, this map isn't exactly this like if you're struggling in these parts, and it's gonna be difficult for you to continue holding on going to the later parts of the map.
Yeah, there was a double break from Philippines, a break from Filtrator Wall, also with Mikey, so pretty much an exchange of double break, early advantage for Russia at this point.
Yeah, but there's only one FC left in the Philippines. Do support combo. Oh, but that goes light. The lead's gonna go back to the Philippines ever so slightly. Yet Lafrel finds a break there. They just can't hold on to it.
And honestly, I think I would disagree with your statement. I would say that Russia will, for now, take this one because just of this accuracy. Look at those 99, the 97, the 98 right now from Maki. They have the accuracy advantage with a very good margin.
Yeah, purely off of that accuracy, he's gonna keep them steadily in the lead, even if Philippines managed to build some combo up. It just doesn't seem to happen as currently just continue to run away with this.
Scene breaking and couldn't eat the squares, and now this is pretty much Philippines gone at this point. Just no commando board. The accuracy is not at the advantage. Currently is also with the 500 combo. Honestly, I think this is looking pretty doomed for Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines isn't even doing that bad either, but Russia just has these core players that are so strong on these picks. And even if it is Philippines' strength, Russia has no problem dealing with it.
I mean, honestly, like that, just picking also AG2 up after Fremont, I think they got, as I mentioned, a bit scared. They got a bit more pressure. Scene wasn't in a good, I think, mindset to also play that AG2 after the smokes and everything, the tilts on this Fremont too. You can see also with like especially when he missed at the square, he was like moving a lot his cursor, just tilting again. That's not a very good sign. Very very good FC by the way from Gandhi. I didn't mention that, but yeah.
Well, that's going to be another break point off from the Philippines, and Russia is just at a 4-0 lead. Is there anything the Philippines could do to bring it back, ever just so slightly?
I think very like to follow the move of Russia. I think this is the type of team that will pick into the Mod 6.
I mean, they gotta, like, they're pretty much one of the remaining, obviously teams that are still super strong on the Nomad 6. Well, let's see if Russia is gonna pick into their protect pick that is double time 2 right now, which is the
Yeah.
remaining tapping pick.
It's just that I was thinking about them picking the Mod 6 to just, like about the mindset like being very done for Philippines, but no, they're gonna pick their own protect. They're not going to be that much, picking into like 3 2 and after no Mod 6, the strength of Philippines. I was considering that, but it's going to be their own protect, their own strength. I still think it's an insane pick. That wouldn't be toxic. I would say this would be actually an insane pick because if you manage to win this, Philippines would be like, okay, we cannot win anything. That's like it's completely over. I think this is what you want to do, like in terms of mental game. So yeah, that's why I was kind of expecting maybe a normal 6 pick. But yeah, that's just a DT2 pick, just their own protect. I think it's pretty much the same idea at this point.
Well, we are going to be going into DT2, which is considerably easier in terms of pattern-wise compared to number 5, but it is still at 255 BPM, and that's going to be the main difficulty of this speed pick.
Yeah, also like this is a speed pick, but in this pick you have to pretty much watch out for those squares. We did see a lot of breaks on those squares, and I believe that's gonna happen again on this match. This is one of the, the main point of on this map. A lot of players maybe just getting square issues, but of course we cannot just, yeah.
Hopefully the Philippines doesn't find breaks on aim part in the speed map, because that would be really unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, we cannot take off the speed aspect, so of course the Russia would be very on it.
Although I just realized the background actually fits really well to the turning plan. Anyway, we're gonna be getting into the pick here.
Yeah,
Possibly. Maybe.
just waiting. Oh,
Or is iFox is just not gonna connect?
I think this. That's not a good sign. I think Seraph did actually. No, didn't even disconnect. Wait. Seraph is not playing.
Well, Zyfox is not connecting, or he's just really far behind. It does seem to be the case.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to commentate on Seraph. There is going to be 400 already at the beginning of the map. Oh my god, this is incredible. This is a 1v0. Oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing still a full combo on the board. Oh my god, look at those burst sliders. Oh my god, he's doing it. Those flow aim, those bursts. He's nailing it. And now he's gonna catch up. He's gonna catch up to pretty much everybody. There you go. There you go. Oh my god, he's doing it. Oh my god, look at those bursts. Oh my god, the squares. Look at those squares. Oh my god, okay.
I'm surprised he didn't break on empty air, they're not gonna lie. Russia is actually struggling a lot, even though this is their protect pick. Well, there's 2 full combos in the Philippines.
And I mean, maybe I was doing a little bit of overstatement about Xerath, but I mean, he's the main player right now on the Philippines team with the Darius. Right now with 2 beautiful combos to counter pretty much the roster of Russia at this point.
Everyone's slowly building that combo back though. It does seem like everyone's just is just really struggling on the spare part. Going to these speed tapping parts here, no one seems to be struggling at all.
I mean,
Philippines is continuing to drag this away.
maybe Russia like didn't manage to get really into the map at the beginning, but okay, a miss from Axeris, that's gonna maybe slow down the lead from Philippines, but I don't think that's going to be enough time for
Ooh.
Russia. And um, that match is weird, you know?
Oh yeah, we were just watching one player the whole time.
Yeah, I was actually just, maybe we did over commentate it during the point, but
Maybe just a
honestly,
bit.
I mean, he was the MVP. He was legit the MVP with the EFC 93% still, but yeah, and just people getting squared. And that didn't favored quite much Russia's roster. And right now, Philippines getting their first point on the board on the project of Russia. So that's quite an interesting factor.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. So for Russia, it's gonna be the Philippines pick now. They really only got one option left, and that's gonna be Nomad 6. That is their protect pick, unless they want to gamble on something else. Now that they got 1 point on the board, they do have room for another pick. But sooner or later, they have to play Nomad 6 anyway.
Um, I don't think so, honestly. Because, like, they lost Prima 2, they lost HG2. I don't think picking Nomatics at this point is insanely great. Like,
It's a very
I think,
different map, right?
I mean, picking something like, I don't know, Nomad 1, Nomad 3, like, very, like, maps that we weren't too particularly expecting at this map. Nomad 6, okay, would be a big, honestly, yeah, taking your own potato. I mean, on paper it seems like a good idea, but I just imagine maybe like a H1 potential pick from Philippines would have also worked. I mean, okay, we'll have to see if number 6 will work, but
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
really
just questioning.
see any remaining picks left. I guess HR2 is probably the only option. No what one? I wouldn't want to go against the number one seeded team on no one in the only four-way during qualifiers. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, but
So it's gonna be very dangerous for the Philippines.
honestly, they showed weakness on like square aim. They showed like weakness like at the beginning of the map. So like for example, picking into number one wouldn't be like that bad. Of course, like yeah, you're picking into number one seed on number one. Sure, okay, it might seem crazy, but honestly, it's still something that you could consider. Number 6, yeah, I guess this is still a good pick, but in term of getting back into the game, you know, a lot of potential picks would have been also very interesting.
We do see a lot of players from the Philippines I expect to go into this, as this does play into their main skill set level throw. See, for example, pretty expected. Russia also has a pretty similar roster that can be solid in these picks. Currently also going in as well after his exceptional performance on Hidden 2. Ready to be back for another one.
Yeah, and well, I believe that the rosters are also formed. Well, very loyal friendly. We already seen those rosters pretty often, I would say, on this gimmicks map. And yeah, talking about gimmick, this is CS8 AR7. Don't talk really much about the stats, but yeah, this is why also this is the gimmick map in the pool.
Let's see how Philippines is gonna do on Nomad 6 as a response to Russia. This map is, I guess, mostly pretty standard, but the hardest part, in my opinion, is funny enough are some of the slider shapes. Because I've seen a lot of players just breaking those slider techs in like the weird star heart slider shapes in comparison to breaking the actual precision part. Or as I said, that doesn't seem like
Well,
Nathan is doing pretty
oh my
well
god.
at the start. We're having another solo performance from the Nathan SS. No way he's hitting everything. What?
Oh my
That's
god!
incredible.
You're the spinner? Okay, the spinner. Okay, oh yeah.
Does seem like it was not an FC. I can't even tell anymore. It's hard to follow the combo here. Does seem like Nathan did find an early break. Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki
Russia.
did great.
Russia still has a pretty solid combo. They are holding the lead. Oh, what did just happened to the scorebar there? Huh? It just dragged over to Russia's side by like 80k. What happened?
I
Well,
think the main factor right now is really the score from Filtrator at this point. 99% FC going on the board.
well, it was close while it lasted. Philippines is drawing it back pretty solidly though. There's a lot of breaks across the board. The combo is on the Philippines side. With
And
two full combos left on Cena and Frel.
yeah, I mean they're just not taking this one back directly because of the accuracy issues. But right now the combo is there and they're gonna take it for now.
Yeah, it just goes to show exactly they protected this. Russia not looking so hot on the CS8. Even though players like Foot Trader has solid accuracy like 98. In Philippines, all you need is the combo, I guess.
Seen also like breaking. This is only Lufera on the board.
Yeah,
Also
and
Nathan,
he
I
hit that
guess.
star slider as well.
And this, yeah,
This
Light
combo.
is a bit behind, maybe. On the roster of Russia.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And the combo is all on the throne now. He cannot afford to break. There is only 1/4 of the map left. Any combo here counts. Can he pull off the FC going into the final TI here?
Honestly,
The other Philippine player.
there's not a lot of map left and not a lot of difficulty left. I think Lufera will pull up a very good score on this one.
Yeah, Filtrator currently Nitro trying to fight it back with a bit of respective combo, but Nitro finds a break. Yeah, Lafreo just continues to hold on, and there is the full combo on the Philippines on Nomad 6, giving them another point, 4-2. The Philippines is slowly getting back into the match.
That was very hard, like for Philippines to win this one. They needed like a pure carry, and like, I mean, Light also very struggling, but like Filtrator, like Kendry and Nitro very playing that well on this Nomad 6. It was very hard to pick, but they managed to win it. I think they're going to take very happily this W.
Like, if Light didn't make so much blunders there and just hold on, like even a bit more score, that would have been a point for Russia.
Honestly, I do remember like the Mizambu girl, no, it's 5, of course this was gimmick, on 1 of 32. I remember Light very struggling because of the AR, and because this is AR7, I believe this is because of the AR, not because of the CS or anything. I think it's more about the reading issues, but yeah.
I guess
still
Russia just doesn't have a 4-man lineup for those kind of low AR gimmick picks.
Yeah, no.
It does seem like it's biting them right now. Still though, they have a lot left in the pool.
Yeah, clearly. Okay, so what Russia can pick? So, but right now there's no spin map. Like, DT2 is gone, DT1 is gone, DT3 is gone, Nomad 2 is gone, Nomad 5 being already picked. There's no tapping map left, pretty much. Besides Nomad 3. The Nomad 3 is not a tapping map, but yeah.
Russia is still really strong on Nomad 3. In fact, one of the strongest teams. We could be seeing them going to Nomad 3, but no, it's gonna be Fremont 1. Bit of an interesting pick, but let's see how this plays out.
I think they wanna pick into a more consistency pick. I'm just concerned because like in terms of geometrical aim, they already got trolled on DT2. So picking Fremont 1 just after, I have a little bit of concern.
Well, there is like, what, a 70 BPM difference here. I don't think it's gonna be the same at all.
Yeah, of course, this is like not a DT map. This is a Fremont map. This is like way different. It's just that the aim is still very, very raw and does contain like very interesting shapes, I would say. So, I mean, could be okay pick, could be a blender. Or honestly, this Fremont 1 can go either way.
Yeah, again, this Fremont 1 has a lot of really weird, tricky section to read on the hidden. And Hard Rock is Hard Rock. There's no need to say anything about that. This does go on for 4 minutes and 42 long, and as we've seen in qualifiers, Russia is a super solid consistency team. So they're pretty strong going into this Fremont 1, even if it's a bit different from your ordinary consistency map.
Yeah, and I mean we have to see some also good performances from Philippines. They're looking for potential comeback at this point. You know, they are putting two points on the board after like several losses on most of the picks. Can be very, very interesting right now for them to just take another W on the Fremont 1, and then I would consider that Philippines would be favorite to potentially win the match for the momentum.
Yeah, if Russia gets this, they're going to be going into match point, and that is not going to be helpful for Philippines at all. Russia, though, is sorting out a lineup here. We're seeing Nitro and Kurdi, HRDS, and Infiltrator, all of which have performed exceptionally well until this point. Philippines still keeping a lot of their core players. Let's see how both teams are going to be playing this Fremont 1.
And so we have to see potential other mods. I do believe this is the type of teams where we could potentially see some other mods. It's not going to be too much the case. HHR from HR.
What?
Wow!
It is Xybox.
Beautiful HG3 from Xybox.
He put on a hidden free to play against Fremont 1. What a chat.
Damn.
Not anymore, I guess.
Yeah. Now we have the beautiful flower.
Oh yeah, the classic Frederick sunflower.
So we do have 3 HGs on this side of Philippine. The HR going with the Kixer, and Nomad for Kindred is a very interesting factor. I do believe having a Nomad player on this map is very important. HDHR is from HR HD, of course. Nature going HR, Filtrator going HD. So yeah, I mean 2 different approaches.
Russia's been pretty willing to gamble with 2 Hard Rocks for 1 player to play on no mod. Perhaps they don't exactly want to play hidden that much, but HRDS is going to be finding a break here. This is where you see this Hard Rock is starting to not look so free for them. And the decision to put another Hard Rock on may not be so good.
Just few overaims from HRDS. Honestly, it's not too dramatic because the map is extremely long, so it's not going to be too much of a factor. Another break, though, that's gonna hurt a little bit more. Seeing also is going to trade. So nothing too bad for both of the teams. Or I say nothing.
Well, LeFleur finds a break there. Russia's gonna run away with 3 FC number 2, but the Philippines still gonna be keeping it close though. 1/3 of the way through, there's a lot of potential score left for the Philippines, so not too late for them to come back yet.
I mean, there's like plenty of maps to go. Honestly, I'm not too scared for Philippines, even though they don't have the lead. I think there's like very plenty of time to come back.
But as you said, that Fox finds a break, that's another full combo down. Even though HRDS continues to struggle, other Russian players are holding onto the full combos solidly.
Yeah, for now this is a pretty big victor for Russia. At least in the combo advantage, they don't like on paper. They don't have like a very insane lead. Just those combos are saying a lot. Those 2 FCs on the board for Russia after the break of First Raider. HRD is really struggling to be consistent on the map there.
Even though Russia has 2 full combo, Philippines has a lot of support combo to back up Yuki here. And that's gonna be enough to just drag the score back even just a tiny bit. Doesn't help for Russia as well that HRDS has been struggling on it a lot ever since the start.
Yeah, for now Philippines not like have a better overall roster on this 3-1. It's just the HRDS struggling to be consistent on this 3-1. And because the maps is like shaped like this, if you lack consistency at the beginning, it's just gonna continue. Nitro is gonna break.
Yeah, the lead's gonna go back to the Philippines pretty solidly now. There's combo all over there. Currently is not able to fight off against the entire nation of Philippines by himself.
And 1k combo from Yuki on the HR with also the skull multiplier, it's gonna help a lot. And also HR at DS, another break, very struggling to be consistent. Seen like with a very great combo, Lefairy also, Fox also, but just like those support combos are not there to support Henry on this map. Nitro breaking again, Strato breaking again, and finally breaking the. Is it even mattering at this point?
No, because it does matter as everyone finds a break. Yuki, though, the full combo is still holding on, fighting against Kerndy here, but the score is gonna just slightly drive back to Russia. There is possibly enough map left if Yuki finds a break here.
What
and they both hit the spider.
I'm also. Oh, Yuki missing at the end.
Oh wait, that's crucial. Is there enough map left for Russia? Wait. The score is dragging back really quickly. 92 left.
I don't think that's it. There's enough. I don't think that there's enough map left.
Wait, don't say it. Don't say it. 30k score left. There's just a tiny bit of map left, and it ends there. And a 29k score lead on the Philippines. That miss on Yuki was so crucial for Russia, but they did not have enough combo to drag the score over.
Yeah, I don't think like even with a heavy multiplier and everything. I mean, the referee has to check the scores and everything because like you never know.
I'm sure that the stream has the multiplier already. So that is the exact score that they should be having.
Yeah, but because of some HR's multiplayer, there was like some one match where there was actually one player being rated. I do believe that it was Sige from Sweden. That asked for a recalculation, and he was right about the HR multiplier and everything. So, I mean, yeah, apparently the scores are good. I mean, they apparently don't need to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stream overlay automatically calculates that already. That is exactly as close as it seems. Well, it does seem like it's gonna be going back to the Philippine pick here, and if they win this pick of theirs, they have a chance to tie it back up.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
see.
I mean, they have a great momentum. Honestly, they could potentially do it at this point. Headshot 2. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, Xapho like really struggling with the internet. So this is why like about the spam and everything. When you're praying to the internet, this is not a good sign.
Well, it does seem like they're gonna be picking Hard Rock 2 just as expected earlier. Pretty favorable to them considering they did win the precision gimmick that is 1-6 earlier. This map is not exactly too mechanically demanding either. Mostly just aim and precision aim. I just said the exact same thing.
I mean, this is not also the same thing because of the low BPM or precision, and also like we do see a lot of struggle in terms of accuracy, because a lot of players are not very, used to play those like 94 BPM maps, I would say. So this is also going to be more or less of an accuracy challenge for the players that are less less HR specialists, I would say.
Let's see how the Philippines is going to be playing this. After all, it's going to be their pick, but they've delayed it for long enough. That does show that they're probably not as confident in this as they seem. We're going to be seeing Danfi in here for the first time in this match. Pretty interesting to see how he'll perform.
Yeah, Imaginary Vaxi also not playing that many like maps. It's going to play that HR2 on the board. Philippines will have Laperai, Nathan, Scene, and Yukiso. Very familiar roster. And well, Russian will go with the Imaginary Vaxi, Maki Bernie, Danfi, and Nitro.
We're going to be kicking on right into Hard Rock 2 here.
This map, you have to be very consistent. Also, like there's like some very interesting sliders at the middle and at the end of the map. You have to be very careful with that. Otherwise, you really have to watch out pretty much for the choruses.
Yeah, 4 minutes long of precision aim. I would not want to play that.
Yeah, I mean this is a very like interesting skill set to be tested on, and we can already see some players like getting onto the like 93% in terms of accuracy, but that's not going to be the case of Dan being at 97% but still breaking their own combo.
Early on the map though, considering this map is long, the accuracy is going to matter here, and it's showing as Russia is still holding the lead even with that break. Nathan finds a break, trading right back from Dan. Now the lead is solely in Russia.
Yeah, I think right now the lead is pretty like solidly consolidated. There's still 3 combos on each side, but the accuracy advantage from Russia is quite impressive, to be honest.
Still though, all players are holding on pretty consistently. There's not a lot of difficult parts in this map. As long as you are comfortable on CS 6.5, then nothing too bad should happen.
Yeah, just a break from Dan and Nathan pretty much on the ball. Those were the only breaks currently. Right now, there's not a lot of things going on besides like the break from Lefebvre just happening at the middle of the map, and now that is a very interesting factor. Philippines right now are really falling behind in this HR2.
Yeah, Russia was already running away with the lead, and that break from Lefebvre is just gonna continue to solidify it as Yuki also finds a break in a weird slider shape. A very bad place to miss indeed. Now there's only one full combo left in the Philippines that is unseen. Well, Russia looking so strong right now.
Honestly, I can already tell you that the Philippines will potentially not come back. We have like we're 2-3 into the map, 2-30 into the map, and honestly, the score lead is quite big. To be honest, might keep breaking. That's gonna slow things down, but is it really? Because like there are still 2 FCs on the board for Russia, plus a very, very good score from Dan right now.
Ooh, there's a lot of breakdown in Russia. There's only one full combo left on Nitro. But there goes Scene, and the final full combo in the Philippines is gone. I was gonna say that it's gonna give Philippines ever so slight advantage, but the advantage is completely gone now.
Not even the advantage, just like the FC from Nitro. The FC from Nitro right now is just giving a pure advantage from against the Philippine team. And when you see the Philippines right now, there's nothing on the board, just 100 combo. Not even here from Scene. Just like the biggest combo right now is like 70. 70? It's no.
Our players, unfortunately, are breaking on the easiest part of the map. Not so easy anymore as the slider continues to accelerate. But Nitro is holding on strong. Can he solidify this full combo?
Oh my god!
Oh, the shaker. The cursor looks shaky there.
He overaimed the beginning and then he recovered. Oh my god.
Thank you, Peppy, for slider ticks.
Oh my, I was so scared for Nitro, but he managed to FC very neat FC indeed. Doing a big job, but honestly, it's just better roster from Russia. I don't think that couldn't even be contested by the Philippines.
Yeah.
Match point.
3 million score on Russia.
Yeah, the pressure is on. The Russian pretty much to take their own point on their own pick. And
yeah, they can close it out now, just picking any comfort pick and they're set.
I would say a great pick at this point would be HO1.
I think it's number 3. I don't know.
Number 3 is cool, but HO1 just after winning HO2. And with a very good lead.
I guess not. They're going for their strength. No one won. But it is a toss-up though. It is gonna be a big toss-up pick. So I wonder why they picked it.
I like the pick because they know that, it's their comfort zone. It's just that I thought they were better to pick. Like you did mention number 3, I did mention the HO1. I think they were both pretty good picks. Number 1 is still a good pick, but well,
we could be seeing a qualifiers flashback here if Russia manages to pull a 4-way FC. That is gonna be interesting to watch.
Could ever happen. Also, if there's potentially a round to happen, it will be quarterfinals. Because the qualifiers are around the quarterfinals star rating.
The Philippines is trying to form a lineup here. All this may potentially be their final point. Not the tournament, but just the match.
Yeah, because of course this is winner bracket, so even if they lose it, it's going to be okay. They're still in the loser bracket, so it's fine, quote unquote. But still, like there's very scary rosters in the loser bracket. We're getting into a point where the teams are getting a bit more stacked in the loser bracket. So, you still don't want that much to be dropped down into loser.
Yeah. It does seem like the Philippines, and especially Zyfox, is suffering some internet issue again. That's awesome to see. Looks like our players are gonna be going in, or most of them should be. And no way, Zyfox connected first.
Oh my, wait, how?
He's the only one playing. Everyone else has bad internet. Let's go.
Oh my god, let's go, definitely not Xbox, like, it's just playing behind and just...
No, he's definitely playing
this is so...
behind.
This is so weird. Okay, there we go. I mean, Philippines internet being like, that's okay.
Oh. DS finding a really break.
Yeah, that's not going to be a 4-way on this one, but that's going to be a trade just after by scene, so just, you know, usual first breaks on the normal ones. Nothing too incredible to see here.
After these still relatively easy patterns, not into the div spike yet, our players are holding on pretty okay. Nothing too problematic has happened yet.
Yeah, I mean, just besides those early breaks, honestly, just all of the players holding strong. It's not like beyond slight combo advantage for Russia, but it's pretty much nothing. Everyone holding to that stream also. For now, this is so far so good situation for both of the teams.
Yeah, but the map is finally getting a bit harder here. No one seems to be struggling yet.
Nobody's missing. No, nobody's... Okay, Lafera finally...
Well,
finally
not anymore.
One thing into the map, not typically the worst part. Cyfox closer to midway. Nitro also. Those breaks are going to be pretty relevant now. We're getting into the like directly to halfway through the map. Now, if we see breaks, there are going to be horrible breaks on the number one.
Well, Russia are still keeping the combo advantage, and it's gonna start to matter a lot here as the score potential increase.
Everyone holding on. For now, this is a pretty good advantage for Russia at this point.
And then continues looking to break.
I cannot even be very well contested by Philippines. Sure, they have some backups. They have Yukis on the FC, but it's nothing too strong to counter those very good two SCs on the board for Russia and one big supportive combo from HRDS.
HRDS finds a break there, but Russia continues to run away with those high combos. Scene breaks! There goes the support combo of the Philippines. It's just Yuki holding up the FC, but that's just simply not enough.
That's only a 1v2, and the 1v2 is really not good for Philippines at this point.
There is still time, but they really need Kearney and Light to break it right here. However, they just seem so confident.
Is there even enough time at this point? Because right now they don't even have the combo advantage. That is 500k lead in favor of Russia. I don't think that they can pull it back. I think that Philippines are going to drop down into loser bracket. Just Light and can really still there on the FCs.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it does seem like the match is gonna conclude here. An awesome try from the Philippines. Managed to get 3 points on the board against the top 3 team, that is Russia. Still though, they unfortunately have to continue their run in the losers bracket. And Russia advancing into the semifinals winners.
Yeah, this is a very nice add-on from Russia. They got scared at the middle of the match though, like with the potential comeback from Philippines, 3 points in a row. but they managed to pull it back and very nicely done on this number one double FC. And yeah, I mean they proved that they have a very good number one roster. That was a very good lights pick.
Man, Russia is going to go on to face, I believe, Canada in the semifinals. That's going to be a really fun match to watch. C2 versus C3.
Oh, that's going to be a very great match. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to conclude it here. We're going to be having two matches in about 30 minutes at 14 UTC. One between Germany versus South Korea, and I'm not sure what the other one was. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty
Um,
interesting to follow along. So
yeah,
see
for
you over.
sure. Yep. See ya. See ya.
Bye bye.